Thinking in English starts with small steps. You don't need to start with full sentences immediately. Instead, begin by naming objects around you in English. For example, when you see a chair, say chair in your mind instead of thinking about the word in your native language. When you see a door, think door. When you are drinking water, say to yourself, I am drinking water. This may seem very simple, but it is an important step. Many people translate everything into their native language before understanding it. In English, this takes time and slows down fluency. If you want to think in English, you must stop translating and start associating words directly with objects and actions. Here are some easy exercises you can do daily. Look around your room and name everything in English. Bed, table, window, book, pen. While walking outside, say things in your mind. I see a car. The sky is blue. That person is smiling. During activities, describe what you are doing. I am cooking rice. I am watching TV. At first, you may find it difficult. You might forget to think in English, and your mind will go back to your native language. But don't worry, the more you practice, the easier it becomes. To make it more fun, you can also try labeling objects in your house. Write mirror on your mirror, door on your door, and refrigerator on your refrigerator. This will help you remember the words faster. Another good method is using flashcards. Write English words on one side and pictures on the other side. Look at the picture and say the word in English without translating. The most important thing is consistency. Don't expect to change your thinking habits in one day. But if you practice every day, even for 5 to 10 minutes, you will start noticing changes after a few weeks. You won't have to force yourself to think in English. It will happen naturally. You will see a book and immediately think book instead of translating. You will feel thirsty and think, I need water, instead of translating the sentence in your head. This first step is very simple, but it is the foundation of thinking in English. If you skip this step, your mind will always rely on translation, and that will slow you down. So start small. Name things, describe actions, and make it a habit. Soon your brain will start thinking in English without effort. Think in simple sentences. Once you can think of individual words in English, it's time to move to the next step, thinking in simple sentences. Instead of just saying table when you see one, try to make a simple sentence. This table is big. If you are walking, think, I am walking to the market. If you see a dog, think, that dog is running. When you are eating, don't just say apple in your mind. Say this apple is sweet. This may seem difficult at first, but it is very helpful for fluency. When you start forming simple sentences, you practice sentence structure without writing or speaking. Your brain gets used to English grammar naturally. Here's how you can practice. 1. Describe what you see. The car is red. The sun is bright. That man is reading a newspaper. 2. Describe what you are doing. I am washing my hands. I am watching TV. I am going to sleep. 3. Describe your feelings. I am happy. I feel tired. This music is relaxing. You don't have to make complicated sentences. Keep it simple. The goal is to start thinking directly in English without translating. A great way to practice is by using a mirror. Every morning, look in the mirror and say simple sentences in English. For example, good morning. Today is Tuesday. I feel good. I have to go to work. This will help you build confidence and make English feel more natural. Another fun way is to write small sentences in a notebook. Every night, write 5 to 10 sentences about your day. For example, I woke up at 7 a.m. I had breakfast with my family. I watched a movie in the evening. This will train your brain to think in English even when you are not speaking. Over time, you will notice that English sentences come to your mind faster. Instead of translating every word, you will start thinking in full English sentences automatically. The key to success is daily practice. Don't worry about mistakes. Just keep practicing simple sentences in your head, and soon it will become natural. Immerse yourself in English. If you want to start thinking in English, you need to surround yourself with the language as much as possible. The more English you hear, read, and use in daily life, the easier it will be for your brain to process English naturally. Think of a baby learning a language. Babies don't study grammar or vocabulary. They listen to their parents and slowly learn to understand and speak. You can learn English the same way by immersing yourself in the language. Here are some simple ways to do that. 1. Watch English movies and TV shows. Start with English subtitles if needed. Try to understand without translating. If you hear someone say, "Let's go to the store," don't translate it, just understand the meaning. 2. Listen to English podcasts and songs. Even if you don't understand everything, your brain will get used to the sounds of English. Try listening for 10 to 15 minutes a day. 3. Change your phone and apps to English. This small change will force you to read and think in English every day. 4. Read English books, articles, and blogs. Start with simple books or news websites. Try to understand the general meaning without translating every word. 5. Talk to people in English. If possible, find a language partner or tutor. If you don't have someone to talk to, have imaginary conversations in your head. By surrounding yourself with English every day, you will start thinking in English naturally and without effort. It will become a habit, just like your native language. Final thoughts. Thinking in English takes time. It won't happen in one day, but if you practice consistently, you will improve. Here are some common challenges and how to overcome them. I keep translating in my head. This is normal. Keep practicing visualization in simple sentences, and translation will reduce over time. It feels unnatural at first. That's okay. Thinking in English feels strange at first, but if you do it every day, it will soon become a habit. I make mistakes in my thoughts. Mistakes are part of learning. The important thing is to keep thinking in English, even if it's not perfect. The key to success is daily practice. Set small goals like thinking in English for 5 minutes every morning. Make it fun. Watch English videos, play word games, and talk to yourself. Don't give up, even if progress feels slow. If you are consistent, you will see big improvements. Soon, thinking in English will become natural and effortless. Keep practicing and enjoy the journey.